Alright guys, this is Joe with Joe Knows Tech, and I'm going to show you in this video tutorial what to do if you get what we call a scamware bug on your computer. What is a scamware bug? Well, I'm going to show you what that is, and it's also known as a browser hijack. Basically, if you're surfing the internet and you stumble upon a bad advertisement, a bad web page, sometimes you get these things that pop up and you just don't know what to do. Maybe your grandma doesn't know what to do. Maybe a friend doesn't know what to do. Well, here's a full video explanation on what you want to do when it happens, how to stop it, and how to prevent it from happening again. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and pull up this page here. I'm going to open up Internet Explorer for the purposes of this tutorial. It brings us to our home page. Now let's say I'm surfing the internet, all of a sudden I stumble upon this page here. What do? So if you get to this screen here, what you're going to want to do first is lower the volume if it really bothers the crap out of you. And the next thing we're going to do is we can get to where we need to go two different ways. We can right click what's called the taskbar at the bottom of your screen. We can go to Task Manager, and we can go to Internet Explorer and we can end it. Now it's gone. How easy was that? Okay. A lot of people pay a good amount of money just to get that taken off their screen. That is how you actually get rid of that. It is very, very easy to get rid of. Okay. So I'm going to go through those steps again. I'm going to pull it back up to show you. Let's say I end up on that kind of a screen again. We're going to go back to this site. It tells me, oh man, my hard drive is going to be deleted in 2 minutes, less than 3 minutes here. It gives me all these error codes. It tells me to call this number. Grandma calls this number and gets scammed. We don't want that to happen. Nobody wants that to happen. So instead of calling this number, which you should never do, because you don't want people from foreign countries getting into your computer and having your bank info and all that stuff, you just don't want that. These people are not in any way affiliated with Windows, Microsoft, any of that stuff. It's a scam. It's a total scam. So make sure your grandma, your grandpa, your friends, your family, make sure everybody knows this. This is all BS. But you want to get to your task manager and you want to just end the task. For Internet Explorer, or if you're in Chrome, kill Chrome. If you're in Firefox, kill it. Just end it. You can right click it, end task, or click it down here and end it. So after you have killed the stupid scamware message, you're going to want to clear your browser cache. How to do that is, if you're running Chrome, you're going to open up your Chrome, and you're going to go over to these little dots in the right hand side, top right corner there. You want to click on that, go to your history, and then you want to go to... making sure my history looks good for you guys. Alright, so what you're going to want to do next is you're going to want to go to your browsing history, and you're going to want to change this up. This is going to make sure that these stupid pop-ups don't come back if you actually have what's called a browser hijack. So you want to make sure you don't need to clear the history, you just want to clear your cache, and you want to also keep these two checked. So you want to make sure those three are checked, and you want to hit clear browsing data. Now if you're not running Chrome and you're using Internet Explorer, you want to do this. You can open up Internet Explorer. You can go to the gear icon in the top right corner here. You want to go to that, click on that, and then Internet Options. Once you open up Internet Options, you want to go to Browsing History. Right there it says Delete. Click on that. You want to make sure this is checked, that is checked. Don't need to clear your history. And this is basically all you need. Top, the first one, the second one, and the last one. Then hit delete. That's going to clear your Internet Explorer browsing cache. This is going to help prevent this stuff from coming back up. What you might have, though, in some cases is those sites can install adware, spyware, stuff like that. So what you're actually going to want to do, you want to go ahead and get this. You want to go to Google. You want to do a search for MBAM. Okay, that stands for Malwarebytes Anti-Malware. And you want to go to their site, go ahead and download the free version. You don't need the paid version. It does expire the real-time protection. You don't really even need that stuff. What you really want is this. You want your anti-malware, anti-spyware, and your anti-rootkit. Go and download that program. You run a scan, you see what happens, and chances are it'll pick up some things if you've never run it on your computer before, and it'll go ahead and delete all the bad stuff. It's a good thing to do that periodically on your computer. It's a very, very good program. The other thing you might want to do is, especially if you're running Chrome or if you're running Firefox, is you want to make sure in the future that you're, most of the time, using what's called the ad blocker or ad block plus. But you want to make sure you have that. It is a good line of defense against this stuff, and you want to install that if you have Chrome or Firefox. You can get the add-on for Firefox or the add-on for Chrome. I believe there is also an add-on for Internet Explorer. I don't believe there is one for Microsoft Edge, but if you're using Microsoft Edge anyway, you should probably stop, because yeah, you should probably use Chrome or Firefox. So with that said, that's how you get rid of that junk. That's how you would want to clean your computer, and then you can prevent it most of the time with AdBlock Plus. I advise everyone to kind of educate their family and friends about these scams, because they are just that, total BS scams, and they're annoying. As a really quick side note here, if you do everything in this tutorial and you still get these pop-ups a lot, or as soon as you open up the internet browser, you may actually have what's called a DNS hijack on your computer, and I'm going to make a follow-up video about how to take care of that as well. But in most cases, everything that I showed you in this video will take care of this issue, but in some cases it won't, and that's if you actually have what's referred to as a DNS hijack. I'm going to make a follow-up video on that, but just wanted to point that out. I'll have more videos coming soon. I hope you enjoyed this one, and thank you for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe.